Well, major news from two credit unions in our area, VyStar and One-to-One Financial. They are merging. It's a move that will affect nearly 50,000 members and more than 100 employees. And since the news broke this morning, we've been getting lots of questions from members wondering what this means for them.
VyStar confirmed when the merger is over, it will still be VyStar Credit Union. So this essentially affects One-to-One Financial members the most. News for Jax reporter Joe McLean joining us live from downtown tonight. Joe, both these credit unions are based here in Jacksonville.
Yes, and they have deep roots here in Jacksonville, a combined 150 years being headquartered in the River City. And while One-to-One Financial is older, VyStar is much bigger. In fact, this is less of a merger and kind of more of an acquisition. After 88 years, One-to-One Financial Credit Union, formerly called Florida Telco, is expected to become part of VyStar Credit Union.
From the early days of being a credit union for the telephone company and VyStar's roots in serving the military, we have both been fortunate to see our two credit unions thrive.
VyStar is almost 20 times the size of One-to-One Financial in both the number of members it has and the amount of money it manages. VyStar has more than 875,000 members, and it's the 13th largest credit union in the U.S. by asset size. It manages roughly $13.5 billion in assets and employs more than 2,000 people across 82 different branches. Meanwhile, One-to-One Financial has around 49,000 members and manages around $680 million in assets. The company has 140 employees who, following the merger, would become employees of VyStar. The deal is expected to be finalized later this year, but it will depend on three things. First, regulatory approval from the Federal Reserve. Second, approval from credit union membership. And finally, they'll have to meet standard closing conditions, meaning there can't be any undisclosed debts, unfiled documents, unpaid taxes, or any other unknown deal breakers. Some members tell us they welcomed the news, believing it will strengthen the institution amid the recent failures of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, the third largest bank failure in U.S. history. Others, though, like this One-to-One member, who didn't want to go on camera, said it worries them.
I just don't know what's going to happen, with the locations that I go to with One-to-One. That's really close to my house. That's another thing that I'm concerned about.
And that woman we spoke to actually said she's considering changing banking institutions or credit unions because of some of the recent issues that VyStar was having with its mobile banking application, as we reported a while back. As far as when all of this is going to happen, that's not set in stone just yet, but both credit unions said they're going to be communicating a lot with their membership in the coming months to talk about when all of this is going to go down, when the deal's finalized, and when the transition begins, when all those One-to-One Financial accounts will be transferred over to become VyStar accounts. Reporting live, I'm Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.
So, Joe, what would happen to the Jumbo Shrimps ballpark, which is named after One-to-One Financial?
Yeah, well, the lease on the ballpark is actually it doesn't expire until 2028. So assumably, because One-to-One Financial would effectively be dissolving, it could mean that VyStar could have its name on another piece of major downtown iconic place right across the street from one where there is one already. Back to you.